So you are known for saying you really can have it all. Like you sign your emails, it's on your Instagram, you really can have it all. I'm curious like where that came from. Was there a moment that you really believed that for yourself? And what are you trying to communicate with that? Like
Yeah, for sure. So for me, this is not about having all the material things. I mean, can be if you want, but for me personally, it's around having it all in every area of your life and whatever way you desire for you, completely unapologetically on the terms of your soul, right? And this came from an interesting moment when I was very young and I started going into the personal development world and hearing all these people, and it was actually Oprah. And I heard a quote from Oprah and she said, "You can have it all, just not all at once." And there was like this little rebel part of me that's like, why? Why not? Like, why? Why can I only have it in one or two areas of my life? Like, I don't get it. There was a part of me that was like, can you explain that? And she wasn't there, so she couldn't explain. I was reading a quote
Oprah?
somewhere.
Hi.
Oprah, hi, I have a question. Like, this quote on a Google image that I saw.
Yeah.
But I was like, why? And then I started reflecting deeper and I saw it. I was like, oh my God, people have the relationships, but they're super broke. And then there's these people that have financial abundance, but their health is down the drain. And then there's other people that are super healthy, but they haven't got. Then I was like, I was just seeing it left, right, and center. My awareness started tuning into like these imbalances, right, in people's different areas of their life. And I was like, well, what if that's not true? Like, just what if it's not true? What if you can have it all at once? What if, yes, of course, what you focus on expands, and maybe if you're really fixated in one area, you can do that. But what if you were to holistically expand and upgrade and up-level every area of your life? What if my arm is actually not separate from my toe and my head? And what if we are a one complete holistic unit? Wouldn't it make sense that our life is also one complete whole holistic unit? And so I just started treating my life like that. And even if I was focused on, for example, manifesting money or something with my relationships or a health goal, I would always write and intend to manifest, and I still do, like, and may this ripple into every area of my life. Ooh. And let this upgrade every area of my life. And what I'm learning here with money, wow, I now see that codependency with money, that pattern. I can see it in my relationships. I see it with my family. And I would notice where it maps into other areas, and I would allow everything to elevate. And so I started creating proof in my life. Like, you know what? I don't want to be the girl that just like is really amazing at manifesting one thing. Like, what if it really could be your entire life? And the better it got, right? Like, just what if, right? And so I started like sitting and living in that frequency and playing with it. And then I would just say it, and the more I said it, I was like, wow, this is really like...
You would say, you really can have it all? I really can have it all?
Yeah, I would say it to myself, and then I would say it to other people, and then I'd mention it in conversation. It just kind of became a thing in my languaging. And then I realized, I was like, this is like a codex for abundance, because abundance does say you can have it all. Abundance doesn't say like, oh, you can have this, but not that. You can have this, but you have to trade that. Right? It's this old world model of scarcity where it's like a trade-off of one thing for the other. A contraction of like, yeah, you've got to work hard for this, but that's going to fall at this expense. And I had a lot of childhood conditioning. Even my parents would be like, look, honey, just focus on one thing and do one thing really well. I had all of this conditioning on the one thing. And I was like, I'm not a one thing kind of girl. Yeah. Like, I'm super multidimensional, multifaceted. I'm a creator. I'm an artist. I want to like go do that thing and then this thing and that thing. And someone else might perceive me as scattered. But what if that's like upgrading every area of my expression and my reality and my manifestation? So it came from there. It came from me being like, why? I don't agree with that.